Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, people are saying, Pimpy, what's going on with the Vietnam Dong? Well, let's go check it out. We got some news we're going to cover here in just a second. Hey, folks, just a quick reminder that back in 2008 and 9, a lot of people lost all of their retirement savings in their 401ks and IRAs because they did not own gold and silver. Yeah, that's right. Gold and silver protects you from a market crash. So do yourself a favor. Protect your retirement by purchasing gold and silver. You can go to moneymetals.com, reach out to them, and they will help you set yourself up to protect you and your family from having to start all over from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code PIMPY, P-I-M-P-Y, and they will send along with your order a free half ounce of silver. So folks, do yourself a favor, head on over to moneymetals.com and protect you and your family from a market crash, as well as inflation. So head on over to moneymetals.com. The link is down below in the description. Now is the time. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. And you guys know I have the other website where I can post videos that you usually can't see on YouTube. All right, so what's going on over there in Vietnam? It's funny because you can literally read two articles from the same day and they actually will contradict each other, which is interesting. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a little bit. It says, businesses remain open in Ho Chi Minh City, but challenges remain. Remember, they went through 2020, coming out shining on the other side. They didn't have to really deal too much with a lot of COVID issues. But for some reason, they got slammed hard this year. And so a lot of businesses were closed down, but they seem to be back open. So it says, after months of social distancing, the reopening of Ho Chi Minh City's economy on October 1st has brought cheer to both businesses and the public. Well, yeah, I would think that's for anybody and everybody. I know my friends over there in Australia sure the hell would like to see things go back to normal. In case you guys missed it, they made an announcement. If you're not vaxxed, you can't go nowhere. You can't eat. You can't go to work, period. So starve is what they're basically telling their citizens. They don't care. And why these people haven't risen up and got crazy with, like, I don't know, sticks or stones or whatever the hell you guys need to do. Anyway, so it is open back up over there in Ho Chi Minh City, and people are happy again. It says people are, again, happy. See, I just said that. To enjoy simple pleasures like going to get a haircut, visit the gym, or merely have a cup of bubble tea. A cup of bubble tea. Is that a particular name brand, or is it just bubble tea? I mean, just throw it in the microwave, it'll bubble. Things that were off limits nearly 3 months ago. So they've been on lockdown now for 3 months. Yikes. So it looks like Australia is a test run, and then slowly but surely each country's trying to see how far they can get away with this. Said the owner of the hair salon in District 1 told Vietnam News that the last day of September was exciting, since in his 16 years of hairdresser, he has never had to stop working for so long. Well, I'm sure he could work from home. I mean, that's one of those things. So people are happy that things are back open over there in Vietnam. Let's hope things get rocking and rolling. I would imagine after 3 months, people are eager to run out and get a haircut if they don't know how to do it themselves. So yeah, he should be a real happy camper right about now. So the point is that it looks like Vietnam is back open after 3 months. So this is interesting. It says Vietnam's economy is slow as population ages. You know, that's kind of one of the things that's going on here in the United States. Our young people are not having kids. Now, after you get the jab, you're definitely not going to have kids because the high percentage of them are somehow magically sterile. But Vietnam's economy is slow as population ages. So over there in Vietnam, they're obviously not pumping out newbies. You would think after being slammed down with the RONA that they would be pumping out babies like there's no tomorrow, considering what else do you have to do if you're on lockdown. I think it's kind of weird that for some reason we are having a very low number of pregnancies. Let that go sink in. I can tell you that if there is a really bad storm, usually after a bad storm or a bad hurricane, you'll see a wave of babies come shortly after that. We've been in lockdown, approximately 18 months, and there's no increase. There's no baby boom. Huh. Go figure. I wonder if that has anything to do with the jab. So anyways, definitely Vietnam is going to have to deal with an aging population. And so they're going to have to do something about that. I mean, the funny thing is the solution is just get out there and make babies. But who the hell wants to do with this new world order crap? I sure don't. So we'll see what happens here. But they're claiming that the economy is going to slow down. Well, obviously because it's a much older population. So they're talking about this, though, not anytime tomorrow, but somewhere around, look at this, 20% of its population by 2035. So they're definitely going to they need to get in there and do some COVID sexting, I guess. See, now this is going to be interesting. Strength remains that FDI investors will not leave Vietnam. It's widely acknowledged that the foreign investments has played a very important role in Vietnam's economical growth since opening up the economy in the late 80s. Hence, many people are worried about the probable withdrawal of foreign investment enterprises from Vietnam when the country was forced to prolong its social distancing measures to combat the RONA. So on September 17th, several foreign businesses associations in Vietnam, including AmCham Vietnam, the U.S. Asian Business Council, the Eurocham, and CoCham, co-signed a petition to the Prime Minister proposing strategies to restore safe production and businesses activities amid the RONA. So they went ahead and petitioned the Prime Minister. Look, they're not going to go anywhere. Everybody knows right now Vietnam has got one of the fastest, if not the fastest growing economy out there. You definitely want to be part of that. It's a great place to invest in it. We used to talk about it all the time. Okay, so let's get into what's actually going on with the Vietnam Dong. So here they're saying that, yes, indeed, foreign investors are not going anywhere. They're staying strong. Isn't that what this is? Strength remains. Will not leave Vietnam. Now, that's interesting because you come over here to this article and you would think something different. Dollar could reverse fall against the Dong next year. So the dollar has been falling to the Vietnam Dong. In other words, the Vietnam Dong is gaining strength against the U.S. dollar. So what do we read about in Iraq? The same thing is happening. I told you the power of the U.S. dollar is falling despite what they're trying to lie to us about here in the United States. When you print out that many dollars, think supply and demand. It's not going to be that strong. It says the dollar has been dropping against the Dong in recent months, but could bounce back higher next year with slower FDI inflows and expected current account deficits. Look at this. It's saying slower FDI inflows when the other article said that they're not going nowhere. The greenbacks dropped 450 Vietnam Dongs. Now, that's not very big. It's like at 1 and almost 2% from last November. So it is gaining, but not at the pace we would like it to. But the point is, it's going to continue to gain. Look, sooner or later, people are going to turn away from the U.S. dollar as a reserve dollar. Once that happens, you're looking at about a 40 to 60%, drop in purchasing power. How we might see that happen during this crash that's coming up here. Everybody's still eyeballing it. We're 5 days in October. The projected crash is a week away. Let's see what happens. But anyways, they're saying that, hey, look, the dollar has been the Vietnam Dong has been gaining on the U.S. dollar for the past year. And so that's good. That's good news, but I mean, not at the pace a lot of us were hoping for. And that's okay. Look, just like the Iraqi dinar, just let them do their thing as we continue to fall because our economy will crash and their economy continues to increase in strength. That's good for their dollars. That's good for their currencies. They will increase in strength. We will be able to exchange it. Now, I wouldn't get greedy with Vietnam. Once you get a good, decent size increase on the value of the Vietnam dong versus US dollar, I would definitely, consider start bringing some in. That's just my opinion. I don't know if you're ever going to see an RI or an RV with Vietnam, because you got to understand the corruption level in Vietnam's government. They like the dollars low, because what they do is they earn money outside of Vietnam and they bring it into Vietnam, and then they live high off the hog. And I'm talking about their politicians. So good, the U.S. dollar is dropping in value to Vietnam. That's a good thing, but they're predicting that sometime next year we will see the dollar gain against the Vietnam dong, which would cause the value of the Vietnam dong to go down. Just bringing that up. So we'll see how accurate this is as time goes on, but I just wanted to show you that there was some news about the Vietnam dong, and I wanted to share with you. Anyways, that's it for now. Hit the thumbs up button if you're not a subscriber. Please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.